I'm mystic healer Sonja Grace. I work long distance all over the world on health issues, emotional trauma and karmic wounds, mental dysfunction, and spiritual guidance. I'm like a surgeon who goes in and repairs hearts and livers, kidneys, illness and disease, all on an energetic level. I was fortunate with my abilities and gifts to have parents who saw I was different and didn't quite know what to do with me, so they placed me in ballet class. I trained as a classical ballerina and went on to dance and act for a decade at the Oregon Shakespeare Festival. My favorite play of all times is Romeo and Juliet. As a mystic healer, I'm looking at patterns and cycles of love and karma all day long. This play provides so many different aspects of humanity that we can experience it over and over again and still ponder the depth of truth that Will Shakespeare provided. Our story picks up where the friar tells the prince the story of Romeo and Juliet, and a letter that Romeo gave his servant for his father confirms the friar's story. The Capulets and the Montagues are scolded by the prince. This tragedy is a consequence of their feud. They clasp hands and agree to put their vendetta behind them. They vow to resurrect a statue to both Romeo and Juliet. The prince pronounces that there has never been a story more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo. What have we learned from betrayal, abandonment, deception, rejection, and tragedy? How can we live our lives in truth and free of the karmic bonds that bind us to lifetimes of emotional wounds? We must first start with our own process and dedicate ourselves to the inner work, recognizing our patterns of betrayal, abandonment, resentment, fear, rejection, and more helps us to start healing. When we understand our emotional wounds, we gain perspective. We have the opportunity to become the observer. When we can observe our inner child acting out and parent them, love them, and comfort them, we're less likely to get triggered. This takes time and dedication to your inner process. I've worked with clients for years on helping them get out of the cycles and emotional wounds and identify their patterns. Remember, we all imprint our parents' psychology from the time we're in the womb until we're 3 years old. And starting at 4 years old, we're already creating patterns and cycles of these emotional wounds. We do this our entire life. So the key is the inner child. Learning to parent and love that little you is how you heal on the inner. Our reason for being here on earth is to love at the deepest level of our being. How do we love others as much as we love our own family? We start with the inner child because that's the part of us that feels rejected, betrayed, fearful, and more. Once we establish that relationship with that part of ourselves, then we can start to love others as much as we love our own family in a much healthier way. Having love for everyone around the world takes time. It takes dedication to your meditation practice. Let's call in all the angels and ask for a healing. Close your eyes and see yourself as a child crawling or walking up to you. Ask that child, how do you feel? Then ask them, what do they need? Pick that child up and sit them on your lap and feel your heart filling them up with love. See their heart opening and filling you up with love. Take the child by the hand and walk. Feel your feet grounding as you take each step. See the beautiful stone circles and walk into one of them with the child. Here in the circle, you're going to leave a gift, a part of you you're ready to release. Hand it over to the angels and watch them take it up to Creator. Thank them for helping you and pick that child up and walk right back to where you're sitting now and tell the child you're so happy that they could help you with this process. This is a good place to start. I'm asking that all the angels give you many blessings and love. May your heart be filled with divine love and allow you forgiveness of yourself and others, compassion and healing every day.